me to being the Constitution talk girl, and all she's talking about is drama. Drama, drama,
Yeah.
drama, death, drama, drama. Like, and of course, you just lose all credibility at that point because people see your face and think, oh my God, drama. So the point of the matter that I'm getting right now is that go toward the things that are informative for you. Go to the things that make you feel empowered. You're not going to get anybody that's going to want to hear the same old fucking drama story. You're not going to get a following on that. That's boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is getting boring. Like I've been changing my For You page. Actually, I've been following a lot more Australian content. So basically, be prepared. I'm going to inundate you with duets of creepy crawlers and all that stuff. Wildlife.
You're just going to remind me of why I never want to go there. For real.
No, but a lot of people also like my Australian content, so I basically will do sort of that content. But yeah, pretty much I've already, after I got off the live thing, I went through my content and just blocked certain people off and done. So yeah, pretty much.
My last thing because there's somebody in here, and I'm not telling you this so that way to start stuff, but this person says, oh my God, your entire TikTok is attacking Kat. Get help. Now, what I want you, before you respond or think anything of that, what I want you to understand is that those individuals right there have really sad, disgusting lives. And what they do is that they put gas on you and they question your integrity and your input. So that way now you want to feed the flames yourself, add to the drama, because they need the entertainment because their lives are that fucking sad. So they instigate. And what they do is they go over to the other side and instigate. So I'm letting you know that you're going to get a bunch of these motherfuckers for the next probably 2, 3, 4 weeks. They're not going to stop. They know that they're going to keep...
As Merce said, TikTok 101, block and don't read the comments. Don't even watch the duets. And that's one of the things that I've done, and which has been a good thing. So any duets or any comments, I just block or just don't watch it or just delete.
That's what you need to do. And I mean, and it sucks because you just want to fucking say it. But the thing is with me, is if I have a comment that I feel I need to address, I give it 24 hours. And if it still bugs me in 24 hours, I'll address it. And so far, I'm like 0 for 10 on the ones that bug me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Oh, pretty much.
You insert yourself in everything, Danny. Like,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, keep poking because if you're done, you're done. And you need to be done, Danny.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm going for that's why I'm doing the detox and just getting rid of the videos and just leave them be. Like at the end of the day, I'm not going to get what I want. They got their entertainment today, so they'll be talking about it for a couple of days, and then I'll be forgotten again. They'll start on something new.
Because obviously we're going to want to see what the hell's going on over there, and I'm sure there's going to be some new shit that you're going to need to depend on the United States for, with all the midterms and stuff and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just yeah, whatever. So yeah, no, but anyway, how you been?
Good. I'm good. I moved. I'm starting a full-time job, and I'm excited. I love my new home. A lot of land. We're going hunting, so we've got the garden and we're hunting. So with everything being so inflated, and a family of 6 to feed, and my husband, he's not a small man. So it's awesome because it's free. It's for now until Uncle Sam decides to start taxing us for making our own gardens and shit. I'm waiting for that one to happen.
Oh gosh. But, well, at the moment, yeah.
But I'm excited. I mean, once I finally let go and stop allowing somebody, and I don't want to say this because I'm sure people are going to tidbit it, so please start screen grabbing. But once realized that the individual that was tearing me down was another individual, a sad individual that lives at home with her mother at the age of 38 years old with no job and has done nothing with her life and has torn me down because I allowed her to do it. Once I finally made that realization, it's like, did I really just waste 2 years of my life on essentially a bum? I mean,
that's why you give me hope.
allowed me to feel like nothing. A bum allowed me to feel this fucking big. And I think there's obviously a whole bunch of intermingled thing going on with it. But once you finally let it go, like I ran my 50 miler. I got a new job. I moved. I'm happy. So you're gonna do good things, Danny. Just this was
you give me hope. You give me hope because you've been through it and you're on the other side, and I'm very close to it because like I've got some amazing things that's happening in my life at the moment. Like I've been promoted. I've got the job that I want. I'm doing great things in my real life. Everything's great. Like home life is great. My children are grown up. This week I watched my daughter's little school performance on Wednesday night. She did absolutely amazing. My son, he's just growing up, and I'm looking forward to going on a holiday at the end of the year for Christmas. And it's just like I've got a lot of things to. Yeah, so I'm very close to where you are. Very close.
You got to understand too, Danny, that when you have this app that's allowing you to see the world, it also allows you to see the bad shit too. And unfortunately, I think your problem is that you're having a hard time accepting that there are some really fucking shitty people, like horrid fucking people out there. And I don't think you understand that you're not going to get what you want out of that person.
Yeah.
It's just
probably not.
It's not going to happen because that person's incapable of taking. Just you're not. It sucks. It sucks because it's a realization of how evil this world can be.
Yeah. 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 Sorry.
You got this. You got this, and I'm here. I'm gonna be here for you.
Well, the good thing is that
I just hope these tears are closure tears, and they're not.
They are, because I think one step for me was when I did that video addressing Ed, because I donated money to him. That was one step. And I was sort of hoping with the live with Cat Text, maybe it's sort of like we could put this aside and just put our difference aside. But it was planned from the very beginning that they were just going to attack me no matter what. Like the fact that when Em responded to me with prayer emojis, that was sort of like, we're cool. We're cool. I can move on with that. So my anger for Ed is gone. And I just wanted that away from Cat and Tex. So, but it's never going to happen. So basically, when I got off the Twitch and had a breather, I was just there. I was sort of thinking, what would Jess do? What's Parables do in this situation? And obviously I knew that you guys were going to say, you have to let it go. You have to accept the fact that these people are just a bunch of cunts and they're not going to change. They're going to continue on doing what they're doing. Like you look at Misfit, like he's been going through it, been battling it, and he's just sort of like, he stepped away as well, too, from it as well. He's been doing his own thing. And the fact that, his accounts get banned all the time, he still comes out smiling. So
yeah, he's a different breed. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's a tough one. And the fact that, people want to refer to things in the past, it's sort of like, it's not irrelevant now. It's different now because, hang on, I'm just going to grab a tissue.
Okay.
it's different now because, you know, what's happened, what you used to think in the past is irrelevant now, especially when people give you more information, you know what's going on. It's all like, okay, all right, maybe I was wrong about that, or okay, all right, I did not know that. Okay, your perspectives of things change. So, you know, and that's where I'm at now. Whatever I said 3 weeks ago is irrelevant now to what I feel today. And but some people still want to, you know, talk about the past. So, but it's not irrelevant now. So, and that's pretty much what I go.
People suck, Danny. They suck.
I know. Not
But
everyone sucks.
you got to look at it too. Like, at the end of the day, you still made out. You still have before you joined TikTok, even though you went through some shit, you still are on the other end better than you were off.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say that. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, block it. I mean, I do that still to this day. Every time one of her new accounts comes up, I'm just like, oh, God, I can't do this.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah. It's just not healthy anymore. You just can't do it. Like, especially they're just going to continue on doing what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, and we wasted what 3 years or 2 years of our lives. 2 years of our lives that we could have been doing something big. Like we could have been working together. We could have been, you know, helping our country or concentrating on something we may have been, or you know, collaborating on some way. Because I mean, I've always said this. One of the biggest things I've learned whenever I've gone down a rabbit hole is that the only way that you can control the masses is through fear, or if we all hate each other. So, you know, we had COVID, and that sprung fear when we had some form of unity, but then now we all hate each other. So now we're fighting ourselves when there's a bigger picture at hand, obviously.
Exactly. You got to see what's going on with the world, like with the rest of the world. Like I know down here, like one of the reasons why our government changed leadership when we had the election was a lot of people, the previous government, the Morrison government, stuffed up because the Solomon Islands became partners with China in regards to defence, and they were heavily criticised. So yeah, it was like the government was heavily criticised, and I think the reason why the Scott Morrison government lost the election was that, and also Scott Morrison's approach to the fires last year and COVID. And so basically down here, like so far, they're talking about some people when the Queen died, some people were talking about, you know, Australia becoming a republic. But I'll give the current Prime Minister credit that he said now's not the time to discuss this. The Queen has just died. We'll respect the royal family's wishes, and that is a subject we can talk about another time. So I'll give him respect for that. His name's Anthony Albanese, but yeah, people are talking about from the moment the Queen took her last breath. It was like, and the news came out. Everyone was like, "So is Australia going to become a republic now?" So that's going to be talk.
It's hard. It's hard to maintain a republic. We're holding on by like our dear lives right now to our republic. Like any day now. I mean, I don't even know if we can consider ourselves a republic because we can't actually substantiate the fact that our elections are even legitimate.
How do you think the primaries are going to go this year?
I think a lot of people are awake now, considering our experience last election. So I think there's a lot of eyes open and a lot of hypervigilance and hypersensitivity to fraud or whatever. And I'm praying that the people speak, that they allow the people to speak. But I don't know. I hope so. I hope that we're gonna be okay. I hope that we take over the House and the Senate. It's a necessary move, and if we don't, then we're screwed.
Just as long as Corn Pop doesn't piss off the Chinese, like, you know. Well, I will be fine because he's already been poking the bear with Russia with what's going on there. Because I've been watching it. I've been watching the news, like in regards to foreign news, what's been going on in Russia and Iran, and yeah, like I'm a little bit nervy about China, but I just have a funny feeling Australia eventually is going to be. I don't know. It's probably far fetched. I don't think China will take over Australia, but there are some politicians here in Australia that are very friendly with the Chinese. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I whenever I see anything on the news, I only take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're talking about obviously the stuff going on in Iran and China and whatever, but I don't even know for sure if it's happening. So, I worry about it. I don't know if it's a fear tactic because we've been on the edge of World War III for the past like 18 months. It doesn't stop living at this point.
As my husband said, it's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen, but it's just sort of like, basically, the attitude is that you have to live every day take each day as it comes and just live your day to the fullest as well. So can't let fear mongering get to you as well. But obviously, it's the press. I hate the media. The media down here is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, it's nasty here. I mean, it's nasty. They do that with my husband left or right. I'm like, can you choose a different occupation, please? Can you just not be a police officer? Because it's not cool to be a police officer right now, bro. It's not cool. So, yeah. Speaking of which, he just got home from his shift. So I think I'm going to get off and snug him.
No worries. Well, thank you for coming on and checking on me. I appreciate you. I just wanted to come on and debrief. So, but other than that, after this, I'm just going to start my day and start my digital detox. But thank you.
No, well, keep me updated on how everything's going over there in Australia, and we'll start obviously cohesively figuring out what the hell's going on in the world, at least on our ends of the spectrum, I guess. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye. All right, guys. I'm gonna go now because it's almost what time is it now? It's around about 12:30, so I've got the rest of my day to do. But thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate you guys, and yeah, I'll probably be back. I'll probably be back on TikTok probably in a week or two's time. But I just need to have that detox. So, cheers. You guys have a great day.